game of Jenga. Sorry about that. We're TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira. It's good to see you.
And I'm Candace Bailey. Thank you. We are coming to you from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles.
On the old,
Tell them what's on the show today. Tell them what's on the show.
That is what I'm about to do, Candace Bailey.
All right, just get to it.
On the program, John Boyega from Attack the Block will be here to reveal his secrets for preventing alien invasion. Plus, if you like puzzles and your Android OS isn't enough of a brain teaser, try Apparatus, the game that feels like Little Big Planet.
Then Morgan Webb's got a superhero game break for us. Green Lantern and Thor go head-to-head on your console. And do you like stop it? Your sneakers video games themes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Of course you do. So we'll show you the new Super Mario-inspired Converse in sneakers.
All right.
Sound Netterman's on the top 5 things on the web.
Let's go around the net. Someone marches to the beat of their own drum over there. A very special drum. Working out, in the gym especially, I think it could be a tedious activity.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
So heroes like this idiot are invaluable for breaking up the monotony. He's so fast.
Well, he is actually, he's a world champion rotard, so that's why he's that quick at it, yeah.
Don't ask him to spot you either. He'll eat the free weight chop.
Aww.
He will.
That's not as bad as there's always like a 60 to 75-year-old silver fox at the gym. By silver fox, I mean aged, saggy, wrinkly dude who's using the hair dryer on his testes. He'll kick one leg up. LA Fitness is a really dank place. And he'll get back and get all in there, and it's just blowing in the wind. It's not good.
The hair dryer that everyone uses?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm not saying he makes contact, but that airstream is blowing over the old grundle. Yeah.
Too much information.
You're welcome.
Coming in at number 4, an angry and sad open letter to the makers of Star Wars Galaxies.
Yes, the MMO is closing up shop. No one cares. It's been 8 thrilling Ewoks celebrating years, but one girl, she ain't so happy.
Wait, girl?
Yeah, girl.
Today I got one of the worst pieces of news I've gotten in my entire life. And you'll probably think I'm stupid for this, getting emotional over something like this, but today it was announced that Star Wars Galaxies will be shutting down December 15th. You, Sony Online Entertainment. You to hell. You, LucasArts. You, Star Wars The Old Republic. You, BioWare. All of them. It deserved a better goodbye than this. They owed us that.
That girl needs to get out and meet a nice Jedi.
She just needs a nice lightsaber that vibrates. That's all that woman needs. I'm telling you.
I don't want to picture that.
The Darth Maul edition, just double-sided and a little hummingbird on it. You know what I'm talking about? Don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about,
Don't you?
Kevin.
The Force is strong with this one, ain't it?
Yeah.
And number 3, a cat video.
Kevin really likes this cat. They have so much in common.
Yeah. Better than Nyan Cat. But listen, Kitty, from one media personality to another, let me tell you that you gotta learn some self-control. The pro tip is to wait for the commercial break before you take care of the downstairs business.
Kevin, when was the last time you waited for a commercial break to scratch your ass?
Well, I'm not doing anything that our audience isn't doing at home. You know what I mean? Although I do masturbate a little bit less than most of you.
You know what? I'm just ignoring that, but my brother's cat masturbates. No, not cat. Not cat, it's a dog. And it just goes like this. And it spreads its leg and it just goes like this all the time. It does it all day, every day. I'm gonna get some video of that.
Do you encourage this behavior? Does your brother squirt it? Or?
He used to say no, and then they just stopped telling it no. So it does it all day.
Yeah, same thing happened with my family. We had one computer. They'd be like, stop, and eventually they just learned to let it ride. You know. It's a lot quicker if they stop interrupting me. They learn that.
Speaking of animals doing human stuff, our number 2 video features an adorable puppy.
Yes, in a very fetching outfit.
Красота. Тема. Вообще как. Цирк вообще отдыхает. Вообще тема просто.
It's like a mini person walking
yes.
around. You know, some people think that that's animal cruelty.
Well, those people have never heard the name Michael Vick. Plus, if putting animals in dresses and showing them a good time is cruel, then America's farmers are sadists. Think about it. Still ahead, a plank gets broken.
Today's number 1 APN is coming up right after this.
See, they put pretty little dresses on the animals and sometimes a little lipstick, and then they'll scream. I feel like we already did the number 1 thing, didn't
Nope.
we? No? Weird. Planking is a phenomenon that honestly makes no sense to anyone.
But here's something we do know. Before you attempt a plank of your own, you should probably have a basic understanding of the concept of balance.
Okay, you gotta hurry. Wait.
It just keeps getting worse.
No. No, bad enough she's planking, but now dinner's gonna be late.
Kevin. Bad.
I call it like I see it, Candace.
No.
Speaking of things going wrong, here's Drunkle Ted.
Hey, offenders. Attack of the Show posted my bail and sent me to Venice Beach, California to offer people sex advice. So strap on your rollerblades and let down your Speedos. This is Sex Man on the Beach.
Alright, so I'm a little annoyed with the general male species these days and their lack of ability to ask a girl out. Now that there's Facebook and texting, why can't a guy just ask a girl out?
Hey, I'm totally cool with playing it at your speed. Let's just do lady things together. We can gossip and paint our nails, and you can help me tuck my penis into a fruit basket. This is America. We have the freedom to pretend that I'm a lady. For freedom. What do you say?
Awesome, yeah.
Oh, hey, there she goes, everybody. The woman that hates freedom. Like I always say, if I can touch just one person down there, it's been worth it. Everything else is just the sauce from that. I'll see you next time, because I'm in your...
Comic-Con is almost here, but Game Break, we're already celebrating. It's X Plays More Again Web! How are you?
Very much for having me.
It is an absolute pleasure, especially on the verge, the tip, the precipice of Comic-Con.
And I brought you something very special today.
Don't lie to me. I know what you brought me.
Very special.
I know what you brought me. Superhero games.
A cavalcade of crap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just for you.
Well, maybe not entirely crap.
That's actually not fair.
But
Not entirely
let's start with stuff that is. Like
Okay,
the Green
cool.
Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters.
Yes.
For most people, the movie was kind of so-so. What about the game?
So-so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that about sums it up. No, I mean, it seems like, okay, there is a movie and we need to tie it into a video game, so let's do a quote-unquote generic third-person platformy beat-em-up game, and that's that.
Which, as we'll see in a minute, I can live with that.
You can?
I can live with that because as we'll see, it gets much
in
worse.
comparison to,
yes,
right,
but
right.
now, like you see, like the textures are nice, it's shiny, it looks pretty. There's lots of things to find. The combat, the hit detection works well. It works as you'd expect it to.
It sounds like you're setting this up to compare it to another game. So let's just go ahead and wrap up Green Lantern and say,
Okay.
what did X-Play give this one?
X-Play gave it a 3 out of 5. It works, but it's quite repetitive. It's nothing to run home about. If you have to play it, rent it. If you have to.
I was saying, even when Ryan Reynolds is phoning in the VO as hard as he can, the game character is so self-aware of like the bad gameplay mechanics, it'll go like, oh, another tower? Well, I guess we'll destroy that one too. And then you blow up that tower and it's like, another one? Are you kidding? I'm like, yes, this is what the gamer is saying, Ryan. Get out of the VO booth.
I mean, how about instead of, being self-referential, just take out like half of the towers.
Yes.
All of the towers. Okay.
Thank you. Next up, though, we have Thor,
Yeah.
God of Thunder, which this one, if it didn't scream 5 out of 5, just from the lack of everything that we're seeing on the screen right now.
The game quality is inversely proportional to the quality of the film, because I know a lot of people enjoyed the film.
Thor was pretty good, actually, yeah.
The AI makes no sense. They sometimes just like hang out and wait for you to attack them.
They're chillaxing.
The hit detection doesn't work, or it works randomly, so you never really know if what you're doing is actually going to hit anybody. It could have been a good game.
Yeah. If God of War ate a lot of paste as a child, it might be Thor. Like that's. I just feel like they tried to glean like the best aspects of those types of games and just failed miserably on all fronts.
There could be some good elements to it, but they must have had to rush it out. It doesn't feel finished. It doesn't feel like a complete game. It is just awful. It is a 1 out of 5.
Oh.
And the thing is, like, we don't even get. When was the
You
last
get a
time we
1
had a
for
1?
booting up correctly. Like if you have a title screen you can navigate, you probably get a 1 on X-Play.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah.
Last up, though, and we did save the best for last, in my
Yes.
opinion. Captain America: Super Soldier came out this week.
That's how you have to say it.
Yeah, you have to.
Super Soldier.
But all the games, again, they're all use simple kind of button mashy combo mechanics. They all kind of slow down when you do something cool. But
Right.
I actually had a good time with this one.
Yeah, so we don't actually have the official review in yet because the game just came out. It definitely looks the best of all of them. It's been getting some really positive early buzz. People have been having fun with it. So even though it's made by Sega, it's the same company that made Thor, we were a little bit skeptical. This one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So definitely keep up with X-Play, check on the score, check back with the score. But we're looking at something positive. So.
Yeah, every game does the whole same, like, okay, we're going to give you a couple moves, and you can upgrade, of course, but it's going to be the same basic 5 minutes of gameplay, but this time you're in a slightly different location. What I liked about Captain America was that because you could go into that range sort of shield attack and upgrade that, it feels like you're mixing up the gameplay. There were even some, like, parkour elements that we were just about to see as you're leaping from object to object.
Yeah.
Like, it's timing-based, so...
And there's also some good fan service for people who have been fans of the series for a long time. You can wear different costumes through all the different points in the series, and so, people who are really into the series are going to enjoy the game.
Yeah, again, I had a good time with it. I would actually buy this game, believe it or not. So there's that. But if you had a superhero game recommendation, Morgan, if it weren't one of these three, what would it be?
I would definitely say check out Infamous 2 if you want that superhero experience, but it's not a licensed superhero game, but you're going to get that superhero experience. It's a great game. 1 and 2 are both fantastic. You can pick them up for a bargain price.
Morgan Webb, you're a gem.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We'll see you down at the old Comic-Con. Morgan Webb, everybody. That's all for Game Break. Now we head over to Candace Bailey.
Hi, Candace. Hi, way over there.
Still ahead, upgrade your kicks Nintendo style with some help from Sneakerheads. And later, John Boyega from the Alien Invasion comedy Attack the Block will be here, so stick around. Hi, Morgan. Hi.
Need to cool down from baking in the hot sun? Well, how about some refreshing summer jams, compliments of free beats?
There's beer and coffee mugs.
With their self-titled debut, New Jersey's Front Bottoms prove that the Garden State has more going for it than Guidos and hair gel. Part punk, part pop, this young duo may be the best thing to ever originate from a high school talent show. Their single, The Beers, could serve as your anthem this summer.
Last summer I was taking steroids.
Now, if you're looking for something a bit brighter to bop your head to when you're driving around with the top down, we suggest Brooklyn, New York's own Rubble Bucket. These indie darlings are on everyone's next big thing list after covering the Beatles' Michelle. With their warm and worldly pop-funk sound, Silly Fathers is destined to be the first of many hits from their new album, Omega Lala.
The first light of an ancient wrinkled voice.
And finally, if you've heard Foster the People, then it should come as no surprise that they've been fending off bands like Foo Fighters and Death Cab for Cutie to reign supreme on Billboard's Alternative Songs chart. But why not get in on the free beats action and create your own mix of the band's song, Helena Beat? Head on over to indibamusic.com to grab stems for all the song's elements. If you create the best remix, they'll release your version online and reward you with a crisp $1,000 bill.
I tie my hands up to the chest so I don't fall that way.
All 3 songs are gifts from the artist to you. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to g4tv.com and grab some free beats. I don't think anything is going to happen whatsoever regarding those beta codes. I would bet you that nothing negative.
Oh no!
Son of a bitch!
Attention Android owners, we have apps for you.
Yes, the Puzzle Game Roundup doesn't even have any hidden malware in it, so it's kind of, it might, I don't know, I didn't check it.
Getting tired of Angry Birds? You're not alone. So let's take a look at some kick-ass Android apps to take care of that much-needed puzzle fix. First up, if you're a fan of Geometry Wars, then you'll love the simple finger drag gameplay and retro feel of Spirit. There's no shooting, no on-screen joysticks, no D-pad. Wipe out hordes of enemies using only a finger. Create a closed loop and watch as swarms of enemies are sucked into oblivion. As the waves progress, so do the challenges. Enemies multiply and lasers restrict your movement. Get too close and you'll get burned. With tons of levels and intense high-paced gameplay, this straightforward puzzler is well worth the $2. Elsewhere in the world of intergalactic puzzlers, there's Tilestorm, a game that starts deceptively easy but quickly progresses to hair-pulling difficulty. Guide the Eggbot through floating space platforms by rearranging the jumbled track pieces to get him to his goal. The track parts can quickly become a mess that will take a lot of shuffling around to figure out. Tilestorm boasts 100 levels, some easy, some really hard. And it also tracks a time to beat, so there's plenty of replay value for true puzzle lovers. There's a free light version to try, but $4 will get you both the mobile and HD tablet version of the app, so you can help the Eggbot find his way on any screen, big or small. Finally, looking for a Little Big Planet feel in your puzzle experience? Look no further than Apparatus. Taking its cues from the world of Rube Goldberg, this puzzler challenges you to build whatever ass-backwards contraption is necessary to guide the marbles to their goal. It's all about creativity here. With a limited number of pieces, assemble bridges or vehicles, set up teeter-totters, even build motor-driven launchers. Apparatus also has a sandbox mode, so you can play around with tools and building materials, or design your own levels to share with friends. The only limit is whatever you can cook up in your over-caffeinated mind. Currently, the game is in public beta. Try out the light version for free, or get the full version at half price for only $2. Whether you're looking for a spiritual retro puzzler or something a little more hammer and nail, these 3 Android games will keep your cranium plenty busy.
It's time to attack this sexy time item. We see a lot of cool gadgets on this show, but this solar-powered bikini could be the most genius thing we've ever seen. Made of photovoltaic cells that are stitched into the suit, this green-powered 2-piece allows your body to soak in the rays while letting you charge your iPod through an integrated USB port. And if you're getting a little too hot, it is waterproof, so you can even take a dip in the pool. How cool is that? I think that's amazing. These custom-made bikinis can be picked up over at solarco23.com. Speaking of items that cover the goods, If you really want to add some spice to your geek relationship, check out these nerdy pasties. Whether it's Miss Pac-Man chasing down a ghost, a simple mushroom power-up from Super Mario Brothers, or just some sage advice from Yoda, these cover-ups might be just what the relationship needs from heading to the dark side. Yep. These tassels can be picked up over at the prettyandpastiesetsy.com page for about $18 to $30. And finally, body pillows may be good for some people, but we prefer to rest our heads on the booty pillow. Yes, it is exactly what it sounds like. Made of polyurethane foam, these pillows have been designed to replicate the feeling of lying on your lovely lady's backside. These pillows are available in all types of colors, ranging from leopard print to chocolate to burgundy. Feel like taking a nap on nature's pillow? Then snag one of these headresters over at bootypillows.com. Oh, for $30. All right, get out of here. To get the lowdown on all of this sexiness and more, head over to G4TV.com/AOTS. Stay tuned. Attack the Block's John Boyega. Fight off aliens and Kevin in studio. But first, here's an AOTS exclusive trailer from Samurai Western Boonraku, arriving in theaters September 30th. Stop.
What? They couldn't see that. We were on B. Oh, hey.